5.
Teflon, fire extinguishers, fish, some tap water, and most people's blood. This is just a small list of all the things today that contain, and I quote, a miracle of modern chemistry, or a corporate poison. It depends on what side of history you're on. The chemicals these people are referencing are called PFAs, semi-illegal and carcinogenic chemicals that persist in the environment for decades. The acronym PFAs stands for polyfluoroalkyl substances, a group of man-made chemicals that include PFOAs, PFOs, and GenX. No, not Bolton's generation. GenX, the chemical compound. Thank you. Let's start with PFOAs, or perfluorooctanoic acid. This chemical consists of an 8-carbon chain with a carboxylic acid on the end and 15 fluorines attached to the other carbons. It is a solid at room temperature, and it's most commonly found as a white powder, used in cosmetics, lubricants, and paints. Similarly, PFOs, or perfluorooctosulfonic acid, has an 8-carbon chain, but it is surrounded with 17 fluorines, and instead of a carboxylic acid on the end, it has a sulfonic acid. Like PFOAs, PFOs are manufactured for their high stability due to their carbon-fluorine bonds and because they are hydrophobic. PFOs and PFOAs are found in firefighting foams, cleaning products, and even some textiles, which is why making masks out of t-shirts may not be your best option. When released into the air, PFOAs and PFAs will never break down, earning them the name forever chemicals. In fact, we animals can't even remove them from our bodies because they bond to certain blood proteins. That's pretty scary given that they cause cancer, and those of us who eat animals, myself included, are at an even greater risk because of a process called biological magnification. If you remember biology, you probably know what I'm talking about. A factory dumps PFO-containing substances into the ocean. Little fish absorb some of those chemicals, but it's not enough to kill them. But then a medium fish eats 30 of those little fish, and an even bigger fish eats 5 of the medium fish, who get eaten by a huge fish who ends up in little Susie's fish sticks. And by the time Susie turns 30, she has a ton of PFAs in her blood that humans can't eliminate. Except for women, there is a way we can eliminate them. Childbirth. Sorry, kids. After research started to reveal the carcinogenic properties of PFOs and PFOAs, the EPA cracked down on their industrial use, though they still remain in some absolutely necessary products, and most of us have a little in our blood because they remain in our environment. Even so, the majority of PFOs and PFOAs have been replaced with new types of PFAs, one of which is GenX. No, seriously, GenX! GenX is a chemical first synthesized in 2009 in an attempt to make a safer chemical that can replace PFOs and PFOAs. Its chemical structure is more complex than its counterparts, adding a methyl group and an ether to a shorter version of PFOs. GenX's first manufacturers assured the EPA that it wouldn't get out into the environment like other PFAs did. But when GenX was found in North Carolina rivers in 2016, research skyrocketed on its toxicity to humans and animals. Though there's not enough research to come to any conclusion about GenX's toxicity today, stay tuned, because it might end up in your fish sticks someday.
All night, star bright, shines down on me. So good, so bright.